Shedeur Sanders, the Deion Sanders' son, the Cleveland Browns' fifth-round draft pick, their quarterback the last 5-6 weeks of the season, is somehow got selected to the NFL Pro Bowl. This came out yesterday, and people are like, they're losing their minds. How could Shedeur, who threw 10 interceptions, 7 TDs, completed about 54% of his passes, looked very, very pedestrian in his starts. Had a passer rating of 68, a QBR, I think in the 18s or somewhere around there. How could Shedeur Sanders be selected to the Pro Bowl? And then people are saying, even, how could he accept? Given the fact he only played a half dozen or so games, he threw for 1,400 yards, there are tons of quarterbacks more qualified than Shedeur Sanders. How could he accept this? There's a list of quarterbacks that they skipped over. I think what happened, Drake May was selected to the Pro Bowl. Drake May's playing in the Super Bowl, and he's like, I'm not going to participate in the Pro Bowl. It's a flag football game. I'm busy playing in the Super Bowl. I'm good. So here's a list of quarterbacks that they could have selected. Trevor Lawrence, Aaron Rodgers, C.J. Stroud, Lamar Jackson, Tua Tagovailoa, Joe Burrow, Cam Ward. There's a bunch of more qualified guys than Shedeur Sanders. And so people are going off, and there's been, over social media, people are like, look at Trevor Lawrence's numbers in comparison to Shedeur Sanders. 4,000 passing yards, 38 passing TDs, 12 interceptions, a 91 passer rating, and a 13-4 record as the starting quarterback. Shedeur got carried to a couple of victories and finished with a 3-4 record for the Cleveland Browns. There's no comparison. Based on on-field performance, stats, accomplishments, Shedeur Sanders has no business in the Pro Bowl. And people have been chiming in. I want to read you like Sean Merriman. You remember Lights Out, Sean Merriman, sack artist, set the league on fire. First 2 or 3 years he was in the National Football League. Then injuries caught up with him. Whatever, but had a solid NFL career, made some Pro Bowls. And Sean Merriman tweeted out, I have a Pro Bowl helmet that I walk by almost every day. It's signed by some of the best players in the history of the NFL, legends, Hall of Famers, and real GOATs. The Pro Bowl used to be a badge of honor and respected. Things have changed. That's a factual statement from Sean Merriman, regardless of what happened with Shedeur Sanders. But this whole conversation about the Pro Bowl and how we've devalued the Pro Bowl, it's been going on everywhere across social media. Everybody's talking about it. Everybody's blaming Shedeur. Some people are blaming Deion. Some people are blaming the Shedeur sexuals and the cult of the Sanders family. I want to, and I can't believe I got to do this, but I'm doing it. I'm going to defend Shedeur Sanders. I'm going to defend Deion Sanders. I'm going to defend the Shedeur sexuals. This isn't on Shedeur. Shedeur didn't steal this valor. Disney did. The National Football League did. The people running professional football, the networks influencing and controlling professional football, they ruined the Pro Bowl. They cheapened professional sports. They're the ones that have de-emphasized competition, have de-emphasized merit. Disney, ESPN, the television networks, the National Football League for playing along with it. Everything now in professional sports, there is no promotion of values, certainly not Christian values. There is no promotion of merit. There's no promotion of masculinity. There's no promotion of competition. It's all just one gigantic pursuit of a big pile of money. And that's why I don't blame Shedeur Sanders. I don't blame Deion Sanders. I blame the National Football League and their greed. I blame the television networks and their greed and control of professional sports and their lack of interest. When you build institutions that have no respect for integrity, for values, for maintaining a culture that promotes the best and brightest, and solidifies and affirms. Holy cow. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but there's so much ice on these trees in my neighborhood, and some of them are just randomly falling down. Well, it just sounded like we were in an earthquake. I'm sorry. Holy cow. It sounded like this tree is about to fall in on my house. Wow. That was, sorry for panicking there, but I want to go back. Let me show some masculinity in the face of the trees in my neighborhood falling down because of this ice. But, man, I lost my thought for a second here. But anyway, don't blame Shedeur. Don't blame Deion. They're playing the game that the NFL has told them to play. They're playing the game that the television networks have told them to play. Everything is about money. Money, money, money. That's the only thing that matters. Money defines if you got a lot of it, you're the greatest human being on the planet. And it doesn't matter how you get it. If you're an OnlyFans model and you make $100 million, you can put it on Twitter right now or X right now, and you can see people pointing out, hey, I think, what did I see? A woman named Sophie Rain maybe made $100 million. Luke, am I talking about the right OnlyFans model? Yes, Luke has confirmed. Yeah, Sophie Rain. And they are, just anything for money. And if you make money, and it doesn't matter how you make it. If you sell dope, if you rap about selling dope, if you rap about killing people, if you rap about how awful and degenerate black people are and black women are, and if you promote degeneracy and make money, you're a legend. You're someone to be respected in this country. And so here's the situation. And here's why Shedeur Sanders makes perfect sense for the Pro Bowl. The Pro Bowl is not a real competition, hasn't been for about 2 decades now. The players are uninterested in playing. It's hot garbage. There was a time where the protocol would be, oh man, no one wants to play this game anymore. Our league is all about competition and merit and promoting masculine competition and masculine merit. The players don't want to do it. Let's cancel the game. That's what people used to do. That's what America used to be about. Your product is defective and no longer works the way that it used to be. It would get replaced by something else. And it would be eliminated. That's not what happens anymore. Merit, results do not matter. The Pro Bowl can be absolute, utter garbage and trash. And they will still serve it to the public and tell you it's not garbage and trash. And so they've turned the Pro Bowl. They're calling it the Pro Bowl. It's a flag football game. And we're pretending, or some people are getting upset, like the NFL is promoting a real football game and they're honoring Shedeur by allowing him to play in this real football game. They are letting Shedeur play in a flag football game because Shedeur is one of the few players in the NFL, and he might be the only player in the NFL who could draw any attention to this dog doo-doo product that the NFL is going to put on and air on ESPN, Disney, and the ABC collection of networks. There's only one player. Walter Payton, they could dig up his grave and have him play as a dead corpse. And he couldn't draw ratings to this. You could dig up Johnny Unitas. He couldn't draw ratings to this. Certainly Patrick Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers, that whole laundry list of quarterbacks, Joe Burrow, none of them could draw any interest to this game. Only one person could. Shedeur. And so they have appropriately asked Shedeur, hey man, come play in the Pro Bowl game. The circus of Shedeur and the people attracted to the circus of Shedeur will watch this Pro Bowl game, will watch this flag football game, and pretend like whatever Shedeur does in this flag football game is meaningful and says something about the greatness of Shedeur Sanders and Deion Sanders. Everybody's melting down on Shedeur, and I get it. Normally, that is my inclination. But the Pro Bowl game, the flag football game, the embarrassment of a game that should be canceled, it's the only thing Shedeur is actually qualified to play in.